Well, this is awkward. So I just got back from the end, and I was helping cleaning up some pearls there. I was making some new tridents, some enchants for them, so I could restock the shop since Corrales bought a couple of our tridents last episode. And apparently I'm stuck in fly mode. What? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this, but yeah. So I pressed F5 and I saw this. Is like, what the actual? But yeah, it looks like I'm just stuck in fly mode for some reason. What the heck? How do you fix this? Why am I stuck in fly mode? I don't know. What happens if I actually tell the game to fly? It won't even let me fly. What? Oh no, I'm broken. Wait, am I walking now? Oh, it looks like I'm walking. Okay, now I can use a rocket. That was so weird. So yeah, welcome everybody to another episode on the HermitCraft server. I was just taking a look at that last clip and it looks like as soon as I touched water is what fixed me. So yeah, I was trying all sorts of things before and it wasn't allowing me to walk normally, but yeah, I guess I barely touched the water there as I was gliding around and then I stood back up. Now I know how to fix it. So this island back behind me, I've been doing some work on. You can kind of see there's some wheat and our mooshrooms are now over there. I've been trying to figure out what I want to do for light sources along our islands here. Previously, we just had like one torch, I think, on that island. And yeah, and on this island that we've been on for most of the series, I just have some torches spammed around. That doesn't look very good. So during a live stream, I was kind of trying to come up with different ideas for what we can do for lighting up the island so we don't have torch spam. Originally, we were just spamming these lanterns around, and you know, those look a little bit better than the torches. They don't emit the particles, they don't have the animation and all that kind of stuff. But then we're trying to come up with some other different methods. So we have this where it's glowstone with a scaffolding on top of it. So it emits, you know, a decent amount of light, and you don't see the actual glowstone. And the scaffolding itself, I mean, it is different color than the sand, but it kind of matches a little bit better than the glowstone directly. We have this idea where we have a campfire that's put out. You just right click it with a shovel or a bucket of water, whatever you want to do, and then glowstone directly below that. So, I mean, that looks pretty good. Like you can see one pixel of glowstone on two different sides, but for the most part, yeah, it's not even noticeable really. Another option here, we have a birch trap or a birch pressure plate on top of white stained glass with glowstone directly below that as well. So that's very similar to like this. It's just we have the pressure plate. You know, I wonder, can we put a pressure plate on top of the scaffolding? I don't know if I even tried that. Is that even possible? Let's try this. Oh, you can do that. You know what? That actually might not be that bad. Well, anyway, that's just another possibility, I suppose. We could have them with and without the pressure plates on top. But anyway, so we have 4 different types of light, and I have distributed those like pretty randomly, not like exceptionally randomly, but I have those all distributed around here. So we're using different methods of light. So we got some lanterns around, we have the scaffolding, the glass with the pressure plate, the campfire, and then also around our bamboo, we have some extra leaves scattered around and I place them in the ground. And of course we have glowstone underneath the leaves, but I didn't want to put like this everywhere. I think that would just be weird if there was just random patches of leaves everywhere around the island with glowstone underneath it. So yeah, we wanted to come up with some other ways of lighting up this place, and I think that looks okay. There's like a nice variety of different things. And then in the center here by where the mooshrooms are, we're doing the tiki torches. So just a fence post with a torch on top of it. And I kind of went around, I lit up the entire area first, and then I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and put wheat in. So then I tilled all the soil around, put down the wheat, put down the water. So this isn't like the perfect 9x9 wheat fields or whatever with the water perfect. No, there's a lot of places where it's pretty much inefficient where it is, but you know, it's doing it in such a way. This is incorrect. I shouldn't have a grass block here. But this is like just enough to keep everything hydrated around. And yeah, we could have put torches directly on top of this or whatever, but I kind of wanted the lighting to be different than where the water sources were, so that's just the way I went with this particular wheat field. But anyway, the whole purpose of this is so we have wheat available for our cows for when we need to breed them. What is this? You smell Jevin. Jevin? What the heck? Yeah, and along those same lines, I kind of went around to our other smaller islands that we had already set things up and removed some of the lights that we had here, changed them out for other sources. So we're keeping the same theme. Yep, still smell. Oh my goodness, what the heck? And this island over here, we've done the same thing. This is the only island that we have that has this campfire on it. I didn't want to put like lit campfires everywhere, like a lot of smoke particles and things like that. And we have a bed here, so yeah, I think that kind of makes sense. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to another project for today. I found a third sign that told me to take a shower. We're gonna have to do something to Jevin to get him back at some point in the future. What a jerk. Anyway, so we're over here at our storage area that we had set up 2 episodes ago. I wanted to work on this last episode, but there was just so many interactions with other hermits that I was unable to do that. Yeah, really, one of the things that I'd like to do is get this storage room set up. Pretty much all of our entire storage that we have is contained within our ender chest, which is pretty limiting of all the storage capacity that we have. And yeah, I would like to spread that out into different locations, get things sorted properly, and just have a whole bunch of empty shulker boxes that we have in our ender chest for collecting items, or we can replace those with full ones for when we're actually building and, you know, taking items other places. So yeah, I think the very first thing I want to do is I want to start working on the walls here. I want to get in our glass. I want to get in our pillars, our support structural pillars, things along those lines. And it looked like I was going to need, I think, around 4 stacks of light gray concrete is what I had calculated out for the cost of the different pillars that we're putting around here. And then as far as the glass, I did want to go with black stained glass. I actually don't know how much that we're going to need. So like I said, this entire wall is pretty much going to be filled. This wall right here that's missing will be filled back there. All along this wall, all the way down, all the way across. Yep, and then the same thing on the other side. So we need quite a bit of glass panes, and then I think we might be using some of those for guardrails and such. So like for right here, just kind of like a platform where you just walk off. I would like to have, I think, those glass panes right here. So yeah, there's quite a few places that we're going to be putting them. So yeah, I think it might be time to go visit the shopping district and go purchase from Stress's glass shop. Okay, so Stress's glass shop. This looks like the black stained glass, right? Okay, so we have 4 stacks, and this is all glass, 1 diamond per stack. Okay, so let's go ahead and get 4 diamonds, and I will just buy out the entire selection there. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 diamonds. Nice. Okay, so now that we have that, I almost feel like we might want to go and buy some black dye, or, you know, alternatively, we could just go farm our own black dye and trade with our own villagers for more glass. That is a thing that we could do. Give me a whole bunch of glass so I can get 48 from you, and you 48 more. Okay, so there is a stack and a half. I need a few more emeralds if we're going to be purchasing any more, which we have right here. Perfect. All right. Is it time? Did you reset? Oh, you did. Perfect. Okay, so we got some from you and some more from you. So the only thing we need now, well, I guess I could have bought a little bit more if I had more emeralds. The only thing we need now is some black dye. Oh my goodness, so many drowned here. I was going to go collect some dye. Get off me, guy. Get off me. Drop your trident. Oh, you didn't drop it. I go out of my way to kill that drown. He doesn't even have the decency to drop the trident. Wow, what a guy. Dude, there's like so many drowned here. What the heck? Oh, the fishing rod guy dropped his fishing rod. That one dropped a head, so we got two mob heads. Okay, well anyway, let's leave the drowns alone. I'm breaking 2 fishing rod and 2 of these drown heads. Get off me, guy. Man, there is so many here. What the heck? There's another trading guy. Okay, so we have to go for this guy. Let's just see if we can get one more trident off. All right, see if we can get ourselves another trident off this other guy. No drop, right? Yeah, no drop. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, so I have been told that the Riptide Trident in water, man, these guys are spawning everywhere, that the Riptide Trident in water is actually better than what I've been giving it credit for, because there's apparently a problem with the Depth Strider 3 when you're using it. So what we can do is take off our Depth Strider 3 boots, and hold the Riptide Trident in our offhand with the sword in our main hand, and then charge it up and aim at squid. So what that's going to allow us to do is fortune these squid from a distance and be able to move around the ocean much faster. Holy, there's so many guys right now. Am I the only one on? No, there's other people on. Why are there so many mobs? What the heck? Ah, okay, and then another one right here. Leave me alone. Okay, let's get this squid. Very good. So we currently have 5 ink. If I grab this, we are now up to 8. So yeah, the looting is in fact working here. All right, so we're up to 8. Did that one not drop any? There it is. And 11. Yeah, so I can just kind of go around and just poke these squid like so and get ourselves a decent amount of black ink. If these drown will leave me alone. I guess I can just kind of get away from the drowned real quick and just go directly for the squid. But yeah, this is pretty cool. This one's like a 2-for-1 deal. It's got a Nautilus shell and a trident. Oh, but I don't have my boots on, so I'm kind of like a little more vulnerable. There we go. Okay, so we got the naughty shell, but we did not get ourselves another trident. That's too bad. Yep, so we are back to this old routine once again. So to make 4 stacks of this light gray concrete was actually pretty inexpensive on the black dye front. Yeah, it only cost us 8 of the black dye in order to make 16 of the gray dye, and then combine that with 8 more of the white bone meal, or the white dye, I guess, to get the 32 that we needed for all of this concrete powder. Yeah, so only 8 ink sacks in total is all that we needed in order for us to do that. So very inexpensive, really. But I got plenty of ink sacks. This isn't all that we have, but I got plenty more to make more black stained glass should we need it here in the near future. All right, so we have ourselves our 4 stacks of the light gray concrete, and what we're gonna do is put in these pillars like I said, but we want to bring these in by 1 block on all sides. We're just gonna do a 2x2 pillar, so nothing like too crazy here. Not gonna do like a big 3x3 or anything like that. So pillar right like that. Yep, very, very simple. The light gray looks pretty good with the white, I would say. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here on this side. So we just come in 1 block and just bring this up like so. Oop, missed 1 block. Okay, so there we go. So there is 2 of our columns. I think I'm putting 1 in the center here because I think that's just like, if these are supposed to be structural supports, it really does feel like there needs to be 1 in the center here. So we'll be putting 1 there. And then, like I said, along these corners, we'll have it matching on the other side, along the back there. And up top, of course, we're definitely going to need them up here just the same. So we come in just right here like so, and fill in the 2x2 light gray concrete. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up all of this, and then we will continue on. right, so I didn't fully time-lapse me like terraforming and building out the hill around the base. As you saw in that time-lapse, though, it was looking very pyramid looking, not so nice as far as the dirt around. I went back through on the live stream that I was doing that on, and I reshaped this a bit, so we have a lot less of the unnatural pyramid shapes going on. I think this looks pretty good. Now, we are missing some other elements that will really sell this, like some trees and bushes and other things along those lines, but you have to admit, this is looking so much better with this little bit of land in front of it than it was just floating there awkwardly, or like I had it at the beginning of this episode, just kind of like perched on a dirt box, right? So I think this is looking pretty good. Now, keep in mind, I don't really do too much terraforming in Minecraft. This is like the first time I've really put my mind to it and tried making something look like it fit in. There's also stuff along the back here. We have more of like a cliff. There's not a lot of terrain to work with. The beach kind of shows up here pretty close to the base, and this needs a little bit of touch up, I think. Like, I'm not super happy with it, but I'm not unhappy with it either. We could take some of this white concrete and bring that down so it looks like the base does come down here, whatever, and then that could kind of sell it a little bit. But there's definitely some room for improvement here for sure. But for the most part, I think this is looking pretty good. Now, I'm really happy with the way the base turned out with the glass and these pillars here. I think the entire structure itself is looking pretty fantastic at this point. The next thing is, though, like the whole purpose of this, besides looking okay, is us having a place for all of our storage. So I do need to come through here and start placing in a whole bunch of chests and labeling those chests and moving all of our items over here and storing them. This is not going to be some kind of crazy automatic sorter thing. This is really just a place for us to have storage. Now, later on in the series, we might end up making some kind of crazy warehouse where we can just dump whatever we want in there and then all gets sorted automatically for us and we'll have like deep storage for everything. We're not at that point right now. Anyway, so this is where we are with the base, and I think we're gonna move on. All right, so here we are in the shopping district. I thought we'd just take a quick look around, see if we've made any sales yet. Tridents are still there. Nobody's bought any Nautilus shells since the last time we've made a sale. That's perfectly fine. Whoa, careful. I think there was a sale over here at the diamond store, though. Pumpkins? Yeah, look at this. We made some diamonds on our pumpkins. These aren't like selling really well, and these books aren't selling at all, and nobody's buying any of that, but we made 3 diamonds. Yeah, so I saw there was a new shop over here, and I wanted to take a look at this. So this is looking pretty cool. This is Etho's new shop called Shady Ease, I believe is the name of it. Yeah, Shady Ease. It says, now open, welcome to Shady Ease. S-E, I like it. So let's go in here. All right, so it says, welcome to Shady Ease subscription store. Sign up today with our latest offer to get amazing goods and services delivered regularly to your base. To celebrate our grand opening, we will be holding a limited time, 1 to 2 weeks drawing for a lifetime supply of free glass. More than one winner will be chosen from those who enter. To enter, name a diamond block as payment with your name. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Diamond block with our name on it. Oh, caps lock. There it is. All right. Oh, a bunch of people. False example. Azuma Cub, XP crafted. I'll put myself right here. Okay. So that's what we're looking like right now. I don't know. I'm not sure what the gimmick is with this shop, but I'm kind of feeling like, though, with a lifetime supply of free glass and it being a subscription service and the name of the shop taking into account here being Shady, that we'll probably end up be getting like deliveries of 1 piece of glass a week or something. I don't know what Etho has planned here, but that's kind of what I'm feeling like might happen. Like, we pay a diamond and he delivers one piece of glass to keep up on his side of the deal, right? I don't know. So one final stop that I wanted to make was over here at a shop that Jevin set up a little while ago called Trader Jev's. I don't think we've actually visited this shop yet. So the way this shop works is he puts up diamonds and he's looking for certain items, right? Well, it just so happens this one right here, he's looking for bones and he's paying 1 diamond per stack. So I happen to know that he just set up a mob farm, but he's still buying these bones for 1 diamond per stack, and we just spent some diamonds and our shop hasn't been making any money. So I'm going to go ahead and take 15 diamonds here, and I'm going to go ahead and give him 15 stacks of bones. I'm sure he doesn't really need them, but he's offering them, so there we go. There is your 15 stacks of bones, Jev. I hope your mob farm treats you well. Let's see. He's also selling... or he's wanting to buy prismarine. We can't do that. He's looking for endstone. I believe endstone, 1 diamond per 2 stacks. Yeah, I don't think you can instant mine endstone, so that's kind of like a real grind thing to do. So I guess if we really were hard up for diamonds, we could do that, but I'm pretty sure we'd probably be able to get diamonds faster just by branch mining, right? Cyan dye, we don't really have a way to get cactus right now. We don't have a cactus farm, so that's not something we can do. Yeah, and again, cactus over here, he was looking to buy. And he's also looking for glass, 1 diamond per 3 stacks. It doesn't look like anybody's taking him up on that. But anyway, we got ourselves 15 diamonds for bones. I'm happy with that. And with that, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and call this an episode. Let me know what you guys think about this particular build here, my landscaping abilities. Again, first time attempting to landscape, so there's room for improvement here, I am absolutely sure. But again, never done it before, so for a first time, be a little bit kind about it, all right? But anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap the episode up here for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.